Hey, Hunter Vacuum, my good old buddy, old pal. I got some good news to tell ya, and I'm sure this is going to be a very big, giant surprise for you, dude. Our dear beloved Piccolo had finally have his very first big role debut on the big screen. If you have seen the movie or not. Well, anyway, hi ladies and dudes. This is Rebecca Lynn Barkley, aka Boop 1987. This is my review for a day. And today, I'm finally back to movie reviews, ladies and dudes. And I'm very, 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 very darn sorry that I haven't done a movie review in February because I just got involved with too much drama in my whole entire month. It's something that really did bother me a lot, and I'm doing the best I can to take care of this problem once and for all. Well, if you know what I mean, since I don't want to get too many things away about it. But anyway, we are heading on to our next movie review, and I guess everybody wants to know what is my next movie review of the day. I have finally found that movie that I'm dying to do, and it featured my man Piccolo. It's his very first big role debut of Dragon Ball Super Hero. I am finally going to do that movie review at long last, and I'm sure everybody wants to know what are my main thoughts of the film. Let me try to fix your face a little bit better, Piccolo. There you go. This is going to be a really good movie review to do. So anyway, without further ado, ladies and dudes, let's head on to my next movie review of Dragon Ball Super Hero. And yes, it's going to take place after the events of Dragon Ball Super Broly, and also the Granola arc for the manga wise. We are heading on to the next arc as we speak. And it featured Dr. Shiro's grandson, who's going to work with the Red Ribbon Army. You know, the former enemies that came from Goku's past. And they want to make a comeback. And they're going to create more androids more than ever. And Dr. Shiro's grandson wants to create some type of superheroes. Superheroes that are... well, they want to do something right instead of doing something wrong. And it's up to my man Piccolo and his adopted son Gohan. It's up to them to take care of this problem once and for all. And that's all I can say about the main plot of the story, because I don't want to take too many things away about it. And I guess everybody wants to know is, what the heck do I think about this movie? I got 5 things to say. 5. Best Dragon Ball movie ever! This is one of the best movies I have ever watched for so many years. And I gotta tell you the truth, right now, I became a Dragon Ball fanatic from the year of 2001. That's how I got hooked in Dragon Ball Z. I became such a Dragon Ball fanatic. I got a couple of the VH tapes here and there. I only have one Dragon Ball movie on DVD. I do have a few Dragon Ball Z movies as VHSs. Yeah, I do have a sister who also collected Dragon Ball Z too, but she wasn't interested in it later on. And I only got one GT DVD. And I do have a couple Dragon Ball Super mangas and a few Dragon Ball Z mangas. So yep, I am a Dragon Ball fanatic. And also one of my favorite series of all time for me will always be the original Dragon Ball. I think Dragon Ball had the best storyline ever in Dragon Ball legacy history, I guess. So yes, I'm still a Dragon Ball fanatic. Even to this day, I'm still a big fan of my buddy Piccolo. He'll always be one of my favorite characters of all time. And I also love Majin Buu. And yes, my poor Majin Buu only had one little cameo in that film, sadly to say. But anyway, what is my main thoughts about the film? I love this movie so much. It is one of the best Dragon Ball movies I have ever watched in my whole entire life. I will say it had a very good storyline. The characters are likable, but I wish they had a little bit more fleshing out and developing. Just a little bit more. It has good animation. I don't mind the CGI thing, but it does feel like it has some 2D hand-drawn animation in there. It had a really good score, good action scenes, and it's just a mind-blowing movie. But truly the best part I love about this movie is my dear beloved Piccolo finally got his first lead role in a film. This is his movie. Truly, I'm sure this is one of the most important moments in Dragon Ball history, that it's a good idea we should give a character a lead role in a movie. That's for sure. I will go ahead and tell you about my strongest points and the weakest points of this movie. I want to get the weakest points out of the way right now. I will say for the weakest points for this movie, I wish the other half of the characters needs a little bit more fleshing out and developing. Yeah, it'll be nice if Broly should deserve a little bit more developing since he's with Goku and Vegeta, since they're trying to teach him how to control his powers and try to make him better than ever. I wish Goten and Trunks should deserve a little bit developing, and maybe Krillin and Android 18. I wish there was a part where Android 17 should have showed up in the movie, you know, helping out. Our heroes take care of that big giant cell at the near-end point in the movie. And I wish Majin Buu should deserve to help out too. Yeah, like I said, I will say I wish the other half of the characters need more fleshing out and developing for this movie. So I gotta get that one out of the way. And I will say for my strongest points for this movie is my man Piccolo. Piccolo is truly the strongest point of this movie. I mean, this guy really did steal the show for the whole entire movie from start to finish. They gave him the best lead role debut ever in Dragon Ball history. I mean, they really did flesh him out and develop him as a character. I mean, he grown so much. He became a good father's figure to Gohan. He became a good grandfather figure to Pan. And I guess you could say he's becoming way more human than Goku is. You know, becoming way more of a family man and taking care of his responsibility seriously. He just grow as a character, and we all love this guy so darn much. And I guess everybody wants to know is, what do you think of his brand new power, where he became Orange Piccolo? He's big, he's buff, and he finally became a tough cookie. He showed one of the androids who's boss. That's for sure. Yep, like I said, Piccolo is truly my man. And also, Hanamekian's man. Since he and I have one thing in common, we're both big fans of Piccolo. Piccolo is truly the best character in the Dragon Ball history. And I'm happy he finally got fleshed out and developed in this film. Hands down. I guess everybody wants to know what you think of the other characters who are very new. I really like Dr. Shiro's grandson. He's kind of cute and he is serious. And whoever that voice actor is from the English dub, at least he did a good job of giving Dr. Shiro's grandson a man childlike voice. It fits so perfectly for the character. And I do like Gimma 1 and Gimma 2. They're very both interesting characters. Gimma 1 is kind of serious, while Gimma 2 is pretty darn funny and interesting. And he has such full of personality. That's for sure. I wish there's something else I want to say about this movie, but I'll go ahead and tell you about my final thoughts of Dragon Ball Super Superhero. Overall, Dragon Ball Superhero is one of the best Dragon Ball movies we ever have in movie history, and also for the Dragon Ball franchise. It had a good storyline. It has likable characters. I wish they were fleshed out more, only the other half. It had a really good action scenes, good drama, good comedy, good score. And yes, the year ending is very darn mind-blowing. And finally, one of the characters who finally got his redemption, during the events of the Cell game arc. If you know that arc very darn well. And so for my rating for this movie, I gave it a 9.5 out of 10. This is a very good movie to watch. And yes, ladies and dudes, I already found out that Dragon Ball Superhero is now going to become in the manga version. And I wonder how well the storyline will work that will be so darn different than the film itself. Since we're already at the beginning part of the story. That's for sure. Nothing to say, huh, Piccolo? Nope. Alright. And that is my whole entire movie review of Dragon Ball Superhero. And, to be quite honest with you, I'm not sure how the heck I'm going to do my next movie review, since I'm struggling with my own life right now with just one problem in mind. I'm not sure when will I see, John Wick Chapter 4, and yes, I found out that John Wick Chapter 4 is starting to become the best movie so far in the year of 2003 and one of the best action movies of all time. So, I have no idea when will I see it. I gotta work on it, and I'm sorry I haven't done Ant-Man 3, sadly to say. So, I'm having some struggles with my life here and there. So, please bear with me. I promise I will get back to movie reviews very, very soon in the main future of this year. I swear to that. So, anyway, that's my whole entire movie review of Dragon Ball Superhero. And I'll be back for my next movie review very soon. So, I'll see you all later, and sayonara. Oh yeah, I got one last thing to say. And I gotta do a spoiler warning for all of you. If you guys don't want to hear the spoiler warning, Just stop the video right now as we speak. I do have a message for Prince Vegeta. Congratulations on defeating Goku once and for all in your very own battle. Well done, Saiyan Prince. Well done. So bye for now.